Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 8th commencement exercises of PUP Cabiao campus.
The candidates for graduation.
Bachelor in Elementary Education.
Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management.
The faculty and staff. The campus officials.
Ms. Maria Teresa H. Bautista, Coordinator, Research and Extension. Ms. Criselda P. Coronado, Chief, Admission and Registration Office. Ms. Jenny Q. Estingor, Head, Academic Programs. Mr. Romeo C. De Guzman, Head, Student Services. Engineer Fernando F. Estingor, Campus Director.
The university officials. Ms. Marisa J. Legaspi, Vice President for Finance. Mr. Adam V. Ramilo, Vice President for Administration. Professor Pascualito B. Gatan, Vice President for Branches and Satellite Campuses. Dr. Ana Ruby P. Gapasin, Vice President for Research, Extension, and Development. Dr. Sinaida R. Sarmiento, Vice President for Student Affairs and Services. Dr. Emmanuel C. De Guzman, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Professor Alberto C. Gilio, Executive Vice President. The Board of Regents. Honorable Ronald L. Adamat, Chairman, Commissioner, Commission on Higher Education. Honorable Manuel M. Muhi, Vice Chairman, President, Polytechnic University of the Philippines. Members, Honorable Joel Villanueva, Senator, Republic of the Philippines. Honorable Mark O. Go, District Representative, Baguio City. Honorable Rowena M. Dalusong, Director for National Economic and Development Authority. Honorable Jose B. Patalinghog III, Regional Director, Department of Science and Technology, NCR. Honorable Danilo L. Bello, Head, Relationship Management Division, Corporate Philippine Security Bank. Honorable Antonio C. Moncupa Jr., Vice Chair, CEO, East West Bank. Honorable Ramir M. Cruz, President, PUP Federated Faculty Associations, Incorporated. Honorable Jerilyn L. Pilar, President, Federation of Alumni Associations in PUP Incorporated. Honorable Eleanor Joyce G. Bartolome, President, Alyansa ng Nagkakaisang Konseho ng PUP, Anak PUP. The Commencement Speaker, Dr. Manuel M. Muhi, University President. Doxology.
Shine on me, and let me see your glory. Breathe on me, and let your spirit move me. Change my life, and let me be your shining light for the world to see. Shine on me, let me see your glory. Shine on me, let your spirit fill me all the days of my life. Oh, let your spirit shine on me. Oh, shine on me, shine on me. Renew my life completely. Live in me. Release your power through me evermore. Your servant be throughout all the earth. Your love to see. Shine on me. Let me see your glory. Shine on me. Shine on me. Let your spirit fill me all the days of my life. Oh, let your spirit shine on me. Shine on me, shine on me. Let me see your glory. Shine on me, shine on me. Let your spirit fill me all the days of my life. Oh, let your spirit shine on me. Oh, shine on me. Let your spirit shine on me. Let your spirit shine on me.
The Philippine National Anthem.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Bayang magiliw, beses at silanganan, alat ng puso, sa likid mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, tuwid ka lang magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisingin. Sa dagat at ulog, sa simoy at sa langit mong wagaw, may dilag ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang tislap ng pag-awat mo'y tagumpay na nakikinig, ang bituin ng araw niya kailan pa may pag-ibig. Lupa ng araw ng walhagit pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa piling mo. Aming di kaya na pag may mamati, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Presentation of candidates for graduation by Engineer Fernando F. Estingor, Director, PUP Cabiao Campus, and conferment by Dr. Manuel M. Muhi, University President.
Mr. President, I have the honor to present to you the candidates for the degrees Bachelor in Elementary Education and Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management from PUP Cabiao Campus for the academic year 2019-2020. The graduation of these candidates was approved by the University Academic Council and confirmed by the Board of Regents.
By the virtue of the authority vested in me by the Charter of the University and the Board of Regents, I hereby confer upon you the degrees for which you have been recommended with all the rights, honors, privileges, as well as the obligations and responsibilities hereunto appertaining.
Introduction of the commencement speaker by Professor Pascualito B. Gatan, Vice President for the branches and satellite campuses.
No truer words could describe the commitment of our commencement speaker. Spanning 25 years of fervent and undaunted service towards Tintang Paaralan, he once again dedicated his time, effort, and wisdom, this time in leading the university towards great heights. He vows to continue the seeds of reform planted by the incumbent administration and promises to do more given his new role. The task of becoming the university president is an immense responsibility, especially given the size and status of the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, with the dream of becoming a national polytechnic university soon. The challenge becomes arduous and complex, but Dr. Manuel M. Muhi believes that his loyalty to the university and his humble experience are important ingredients to steering a redirection for PUP. After graduating in 1988 with a degree in civil engineering, he began planting his roots in PUP as a young faculty member. No longer after, he was designated as laboratory head of the College of Engineering from 1995 to 1998. During those years, he concurrently served as a chairperson of the Department of Civil Engineering until 2003. In 1999, he assumed the position of Program Coordinator for the Master's Program in Construction Management. He became the Faculty Assistant to the Office of the Dean in 2005-2006, then became the Program Chair of Masters in Construction Management. In 2006, he was hailed the Dean of the College of Engineering, a post he held for 6 consecutive years. During his stint, several reforms and outstanding programs were implemented. It was also during this period that the university rose to recognition because more students have been topping different engineering licensure examinations. Because of his unparalleled leadership, he was appointed Vice President for Research, Extension, Planning and Development from 2012 to 2016. He also served as the concurrent Executive Vice President from 2014 to 2016, after which he was appointed Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Muhi strongly believes in enhancing the research and extension trust of the university to meet not just the needs of the students and the faculty, but importantly, the society we long to serve. The reforms and programs he helped shape embody the university's motto, mula sa iyo, para sa bayan. Under his leadership, he developed the university's professional chairholder lectures to strengthen PUP faculty profile and encourage more academics to share their expertise to PUP faculty and students. Aside from his PUP tint, Dr. Muhi also served in several committees and working groups to expand his leadership and deepen his expertise. He currently serves as Consortium Director of Metropolitan Manila Industry, Energy and Emerging the Technology Research and Development Consortium. Previously, he was a member of Commission on Higher Education's Technical Committee for Engineering Technology, Technical Panel for Technology Education, and a Technical Working Group for Civil Engineering Program. Indeed, he is a man on a mission, a man entrusted to lead the university, to bring it towards greater development. The proud son of Buwak, Marinduque, a faithful husband to his wife, Pamela Calixto Muhi, and a loving father to Manuel Miguel and Manuel Lorenzo. Ladies and gentlemen, let us all welcome this year's commencement speaker, Dr. Manuel M. Muhi.
CHED Chairman Prospero de Vera, Commissioner Ronald Adamat, and the honorable members of the PUP Board of Regents, PUP officials, fellow faculty members, proud parents, beloved graduates, friends, magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Today we gather here to celebrate the culmination of all the efforts of this year's graduating class, their parents, guardians, their teachers, and friends under the nourishing wings of our Sintang Paaralan. What an honor to be given the opportunity to address this graduating class on this momentous occasion, knowing a few years from now, most of you will give PUP a respectable name in whatever field you chose to this day. Ngayong araw ng inyong pagtatapos, sisimulan ko ang aking maligayang pagbati sa inyong tagumpay sa pamamagitan ng isang tanong. Sa mga taong iginugol ninyo sa pag-aaral sa Sintang Paaralan, natuklasan ninyo na ba ang kahulugan ng pagiging tunay na PUPian? Iyan ang parehong tanong na pinagsumikapan kong sagutin habang tulad ninyo, ako ay pinalad na makapag-aral sa Politeknikong Universidad ng Pilipinas. I was a boy with big dreams, but I did not just sleep and wake up one morning to see those dreams come true right away. I did it with all my blood, sweat, and tears, and bunch of laughter along the way. I know I never would have done it without the help of my former teachers and my classmates, my friends, and even the hardworking personnel of PUP who showed me what public service is all about. Noong nagtapos ako ng civil engineering sa PUP, tangan ko ang mataas na respeto sa kalidad ng edukasyon dito. Hindi naglaon, bagamat alam kong mas mabilis ang kita sa pagiging inhinyero, ang respetong lulan ko ay siyang nagtulak sa akin na magtrabaho bilang isang guro ng PUP. The promise of greener pasture did not stop me from doing what I love most, serving the people. Back then, I knew that being an engineer could be a lucrative profession. But I chose to stay because for me, being of service to the people in the precious name of PUP is priceless. Sino ang mag-aakala na isang simpleng mag-aaral na nooy binabagtas lamang ang makikipot na daan ng Teresa, Anonas, Hipodromo at Puresa habang marubdob na nangangarap hindi lang para sa kanyang sarili, kundi para sa iba ay mabigyan ng pagkakataon maglingkod sa Sintang Paaralan bilang isang Pangulo. Marahil kung hindi ako napadpad sa PUP, hindi ko makakamit ang aking pangarap at hindi ko mabibigyan ng pagkakataong tulungan ang iba na abutin ang minimithi nila. Yes, of course, I know that you may say that, like the boy that I was before, you still have a long way to go. Some of you may be bound to traverse the road full of humps and bumps. Others may be to take the rather plain and flat path. But always remember this, the things you do today may not be able to predict your future, but they can certainly prepare you for your journey to success. However, before this celebration ends, let me share with you the LESSONS, lessons life has prepared you to learn as you attain all your heart's desires. L, learn. Every day is an opportunity to learn something new. Kung akala ninyo ang natutunan ninyo sa kolehiyo ang tanging susi para mas mapabuti ninyo ang inyong sarili, nagkakamali kayo. Ang kaibahan nating mga PUPian sa iba ay ang ating pagiging bukas at determinado. Handa tayong matuto at sumubok ng bago. Handa nating gawin ang mga bagay ng may pagpakumbaba at respeto. Even if PUP graduates are most preferred by employers, we should not be complacent and be content with what we have learned. We should always strive to become better version of ourselves. Sabi nga ni Robin Williams sa pelikulang Dead Poets Society, Carpe diem, seize the day, make your lives extraordinary. Yes, you need to seize every opportunity. Seize every moment, big or small. Focus on building, improving, and putting yourself into a well-meaning plans and actions that will contribute in attaining and accomplishing all your dreams. E, engage. Our time on earth is short and it is not supposed to include only our own job and family. We should have greater accountability to the community. It is where we should engage ourselves more. Likas sa ating mga PUPian ang maghangad na makibahagi sa lipunan sapagkat alam natin na bayan ang ating sandigan. Nilinang tayo ng edukasyon, may malalim na pagpapahalaga sa taong bayan. S, share. Theodore Roosevelt once said, be practical as well as generous in your ideals. Huwag nating ipagdamot sa iba ang ating kaalaman, lalo na ang kakayahan nating mapadali ang isang mahirap na sitwasyon. Walang saysay ang ating talino at talento kung hindi natin nagagamit upang tumulong sa iba. S, seek. When you find yourself in a difficult circumstance, seek for solution, for the help of other people around you. In an institution such as PUP, the key to get through in a challenging task is to overcome it with the collective effort of all its members. Kaalaman, kayamanan at kaibigan, yan ang maaari nating matagpuan sa pagnanais nating maging bukas at mapanuklas. O, obey. When the late author and poet George MacDonald wrote, obedience is the key to every door. He must have been meaning that following policies can lead us to clarity, order, and success. However, there are far more important virtues than mere policies and guidelines, and those are the humanistic values that we must uphold. Lagi nating tandaan na ang pagsunod sa mga lituntunin ay tanda rin ng respeto sa iba, sa sarili at sa ating piniling propesyon. And nurture, now and more than ever, is the perfect time for nurturing ourselves and the people around us. This means that we have to encourage growth and development wherever we are and no matter how slow the pace may seem. The situation the whole world is in already difficult for us to process. So as much as possible, let us be each other's source of hope and inspiration. S, serve. The ultimate prize of being a PUPian is the duty to serve the people. Nananalaytay sa dugo nating mga PUPian ang tungkuling ibigay sa bayan ang nararapat sa kanya. Ito ay sapagkat walang higit pa sa pagsisilbi sa tinibuang lupa. PUP is and will always be of the people, by the people, and for the people. Mga mahal naming mga magsisipagtapos, alam kong hindi matutumbasan ng mga salita ang lahat ng hirap at pagsisikap ninyo at ng inyong pamilya upang kayo ay makapagtapos sa pamantasan ng bayan. Ang PUP, ang ating sintang paaralan, sa kabila nito, hayaan ninyong gamitin ninyo ang okasyong ito upang ipagdiwang ang inyong nakamit na tagumpay. Ito ay araw ng pasasalamat, unang-una sa Poong May Kapal, kung saan ang lahat ng biyaya ay nagmula sa inyong mga magulang na lubos na nagsakripisyo upang maitawid ang inyong pag-aaral, sa mga kamag-anak, kaibigan, at mahal sa buhay na tumulong at nagbigay ng suporta hanggang sa huli. Nawa ay hindi ninyo malimot kung sino-sino ang nariyan habang kayo ay nagsusumikap at kung saan kayo nagsimulang mangarap. Palagi ninyo sanang piliing paglingkuran ang bayan saan man kayo magtungo sapagkat kasabay ng pagtatapos ninyo sa PUP ang pagsisimula ng inyong tungkulin sa lipunang inyong ginagalawan. At this point, I would like to pay homage to the parents and guardians of our graduates. Dearest parents, We thank you for your support and for having faith in the dreams of your beloved children. Kasama po kayo sa paghubog ng kanilang mga pangarap. Kayo ang kanilang inspirasyon. Kasama po kayo sa kanilang mga hinabing magagandang mga pangarap. Sabi nga po ni Eleanor Roosevelt, "The future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams." Ang lahat ng mga magagandang pangarap na ito ay matatamasan ninyo kung meron po tayong tapang at determinasyong ito ay harapin. This celebration is as much for you as it is for them. Thank you for selflessly denying yourself for lavish things so you could provide for their needs first. Thank you for your callous hands that shape the future of this generation. As parents, you are the heart and soul of this nation. You are the parents of the teachers, engineers, professionals of this country. And it is in your homes where they will always find their roots and their hearts. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to my colleagues in this university. I know that our profession is not the most lucrative. There is, but look at all of these graduates. They are your legacy to this country. The moment you touch their lives, you have contributed to the betterment of our nation. And from here on, you are infinite. Sila ang ating legacy. Sila po ang ating tropeyo na hinubog natin upang maging isang mabuting mamamayan ng ating bayan. Higit sa lahat, bilang mga anak ng ating sintang paaralan, naway lagi ninyong isabuhay ang likas na katangian ng isang PUPian. Sapagkat dahil mga anak kayo ng PUP, hindi mabubura kailanman ang katotohanan na sa puso ninyo bilang isang scholar ng bayan. Ang Politeknikong Universidad ng Pilipinas ay mananatiling inyong dakilang tahanan. Mula sa iyo para sa bayan. Padayon mga kapwa PUPian. Congratulations at mabuhay kayo. Mabuhay ang PUP. Maraming salamat po.
The honor graduates. Matunan Erwin Mendoza, magna cum laude. Miranda Judy May Manlogon, cum laude. Carpio Judian Garrett, cum laude. Dolatre Al Calacyan, cum laude. Payawal Dave de la Cruz, cum laude. Valedictory address by Mr. Erwin M. Matunan, magna cum laude, representative graduating class.
To our University President, Dr. Manuel M. Muhi, Municipality of Cabiao Mayor, Honorable Ramil B. Rivera, PUP Vice President for Branches and Satellite Campuses, Professor Pascualito Bigatan, to the members of the PUP Board of Regents, to the Vice Presidents of PUP, to our Campus Director, Engineer Fernando F. Estingor, to the professors of our Sintang Paaralan, good afternoon, and to you, my fellow graduates, congratulations. Today, I feel humbled and grateful to be given the opportunity to virtually address my speech to you before we end this important chapter of our lives as college students. As we, the batch 2020, have only virtual farewells, I feel your sadness because we do not have a graduation ceremony. We have dreamed about the time we finally walk on stage wearing a black toga and cap with family and our friends. However, let me remind you that this kind of graduation ceremony is more than just an all-day celebratory event. Let us look at the brighter side of things by reminiscing those experiences from our Sintang Paaralan. Way back then, when I was in high school in San Miguel, Bulacan, I have hoped to enter college and take Bachelor of Secondary Education. I took an admission exam at a state college in Bulacan, but after that, I had not continued to enroll because of financial difficulty to pay for the enrollment fee. So I stopped studying for a year. I served as a canteen dishwasher, hoping that I could save money right away to continue my studies, aiming that someday I will be a diploma holder. And then a blessing came. My aunt told me about PUP Cabiao campus. In order for me to enter college, she offered me to reside in their house. Just then, I grabbed the opportunity and took BSBA major in marketing management. Our first day in the campus has gone so well. Some of us were shy and nervous about our new classes and professors, instructors, while some of us were immediately adapted to what they call college life. Once, someone asked us, why did we choose BSBA? One of my classmates answered, I have no choice. That's the only available course to take. The one who asked replied, do not say you have no choice. You have a choice to continue studying here or not. Since then, that idea is stuck in my mind to move forward and reach my goal. Because in life, we will never lose a choice. It is up to us on what we will choose and how we will accept and love our choices. Because a lot of young people today were given many privileges but fail to take this advantage and trifle away the supports given to them. Indeed, I am blessed because I have family and relatives who helped me to finish this 4-year course. I actually went to college with no other intention but only to finish my degree, until my classmates and friends have noticed my potential to have a Latin honor because of my perseverance in my first year in college. That's why my friends always encouraged me to be a cum laude. So that's it. I just stood by it. I made it even better for myself and not to show to those who believe in me that I can. It feels so happy when we exceeded the expectation of others for us, especially my family, because it's an honor for me to tell them that I graduated as magna cum laude. In this precious moment, I want to recognize the people who served as winds beneath my wings as I fly in this as a college student to reach my goals. Let me name them because they are worthy to be mentioned in my speech as an act of gratitude for them. First of all, to my ever-supportive parents, Marivic Matunan and Enrico Matunan. Nay, Tay, thank you very much for unconditional love for me and my siblings. When I was young, I saw how much you wanted us to graduate. Nay, all those motivational words that you have given me had finally paid off. Thank you for letting me feel that I am loved. You are always there for me to lighten my mood when I think deeply. Encourage me to do what is right and pursue what I want. You are always there for me to lighten my mood when I think deeply. Encourage me to do what is right and pursue what I want. You believed in me more than I believe in myself. I will never forget your efforts just to provide for my allowance. I realize how hard it is for you to borrow money from others just to have enough money for my projects. Thanks to those times that I needed to walk from house to school just to save money. Also those 2 tutorial jobs offered to me. Through this, I have survived this 4-year course with pride and a fulfilled heart. Tay, thank you very much although we don't talk much, but still I can feel your love. I am grateful and proud of you being my father, because since then, I know you knew my gender preference and yet you have accepted me for who I really am. Thank you for working hard for us. So I promise myself that we'll do everything to give you a better life. I want to extend my deepest thanks to my sister, Ate Erica, one of those people who provided my allowance. Thank you very much, Ate. And to my other siblings, Hernan, Maricon, Morgie, you are all my inspiration in everything I do. Special thanks to my Tito Ronnie and Tita Lot and my cousin Ate Claudette. Maraming salamat po. To our director, Engineer Fernando F. Estingor, thank you for all those events and activities that gave us all the opportunities that we never expected. We want to express our gratitude that we feel for everything that you have done. The same thing goes to all the faculty members. You have guided us from the very beginning until the very last day of our class. Thank you all very much. I also want to thank my true friends in my 4 years stay in college. To Jenica, one of my true friends whom I can share my problems with. I am thankful to have you, my Jen. To Ate Janet and Ate Jen, thank you for giving me a ride on your motorbike, especially when we have night classes. I will never forget you both. I learned a lot from you. Thank you for the kindness you two have shown me. To my circle of friends, Team C and K, Kuya Al, RC, Princess, Diane, Ronaldin G and RJ. Thank you for the happiness and sadness, for cries and laughter we've shared. You are all very supportive to me. You are even more excited to know my exam results and my grades. You guys always motivate me. When I get a high score, you still applaud me even if it's not necessary. I will miss our group study and boodle fights in RC's yard. I am thankful that God gave me true friends who have an appreciation for learning. To my friends and classmates, thank you for being part of my life. All those years that we've been together will be forever cherished and engraved in my heart. I also want to thank all those people that were used as an instrument by the Lord to help me. I won't mention you one by one, but I am telling you that the gratitude I am feeling right now couldn't be fathomed. You helped me in my darkest moments, and you always know when to help me. I know all of you have your own problems, but you never failed to help me with mine. I can't thank you enough. My heart is filled with so much happiness for all the blessings that I have received from all of you. To all the graduates of Batch 2020, in the midst of this pandemic, let us remain steadfast to fulfill our dreams for ourselves and for our loved ones, despite the fact that our college life has to end this way. Let us continue to pray that this pandemic will end soon. Let us remember that we also have a fresh start in the near future. This is the opportunity to challenge yourself. Start searching for what you want in life. Do not be afraid to go out of your comfort zones. Do not be afraid to fail, because in every failure brings you learning, and that is self-improvement. Try something new. Be yourself. Believe in your ability, but know your limitations. Be challenged by this quotation. It is indeed comfortable to dwell in our comfort zones, but no one grows there. Rise up. Let us strive for our success today, because we are blessed that we already have earned a college degree, and be thankful that we have been given the opportunity to formally end our college life. To our sintang paaralan, maraming salamat. To my fellow graduates, let us do everything for God's glory. I am declaring all our victories upon His name. Once again, aim high, rise up, move forward, and congratulations.
The graduates. Bachelor in Elementary Education. Cabarles, Mary Jane Pelay. Galang, Diane Lorraine Casas. Iglesias, Lynette Santiago. Mendez, Tricia Bautista. Parungaw, Niña Faye Cabiao. Tilacas, Julian Tamundo. Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management. Bermudez Regino Suba. Cabral Jeneline Sichon. Carpio Judean Garrett, cum laude. Castor Ferlina Smin. Cuaderno Camille Torrente. Daray Nelson Mangilit. Vizon Louis Cruz. Dolatre Al Calacyan, cum laude. Esmeralda R.C. Cayano. Fesarilio Jenica Rubio. Garcia Christian Ace Abayan. Grande Clarissa May Bondo. Gese Daryl Lulu. Ginto Ronaldin Cabusas. Lim Richard Anthony Mapalo. Manalang RJ Pantalunan. Manalastas Carl Dakis. Matunan Erwin Mendoza, magna cum laude. Messina Janet Sampang. Miranda Erickson Saldivar. Miranda Judy May Manlogon, cum laude. Oxon Crystalline Ann Galang. Padilla Maria Melissa Parcon. Pagyo Ronaline Mangalus. Pangilinan Ezekiel Gordo. Payawal Dave de la Cruz, cum laude. Punsalan Princess Lozano. Santos Dayan Diaz. Torres Serge Jeronimo. Tunggol John Chris Tarlac. Valiente Judy Clarice Molina. Victorio Lionel Rufino.
Congratulatory message from the multi-awarded Municipal Mayor of Cabiao, Nueva Ecija, Honorable Ramil B. Rivera.
In behalf of the Municipal Government of Cabiao, I commend the officials, faculty, and staff of Polytechnic University of the Philippines, Cabiao Campus, in holding a virtual graduation of students belonging to Class 2020, in lieu of an actual graduation during these perilous times as we face an unseen enemy, the pandemic COVID-19. We believe the knowledge, skill, and values imparted on them by the very patient faculty members will enable the members of Class 2020 to aim high, uphold the virtues and objectives of the PUP to become role models in shaping our society and become genuine partners in the rapid economic growth towards total urbanization of our locality. To the beloved parents who painstakingly handle the burden of giving their sons and daughters a better education, congratulations. Again, congratulations to the graduates of Class 2020. Stay safe, healthy, as we heal as one. Thank you very much.
Pledge of Loyalty by Honorable Jerilyn L. Pilar, President, Federation of Alumni Associations in PUP Incorporated.
Itaas ang kanang kamay at ulitin ang aking mga sasabihin. Ako si
Julian G. Carpio,
na nagtapos ng kursong
Bachelor of Science in Business Administration, major in Marketing Management.
ay buong pusong nanunumpa na magiging tapat sa lahat ng panahon sa mga adhikain, panuntunan at prinsipyo ng Politeknikong Universidad ng Pilipinas, ang aking sintang paaralan, at sa organisasyon ng mga alumni na kumakatawan dito. Ako ay nangangako na tutuparin ko ang aking napiling propesyon na may paggalang sa mga alituntunin ng universidad at sa mga batas ng Pilipinas. Hindi ako gagawa ng anumang bagay na ikasasama ng kanyang pangalan. Bagkos ay aking itataguyod ang lalong ikahuhusay at ikabubunyi ng kanyang pangalan.
Bagkus ay aking itataguyod at lalong ikahuhusay at ikabubunyi ng kanyang pangalan.
Bilang scholar ng bayan, na kumikilala sa Estado, sa kanyang malaking ambag sa aking pag-aaral.
Bilang scholar ng bayan na kumikilala sa Estado, sa kanyang malaking ambag sa aking pag-aaral.
Iniaalay ko ang aking buhay, husay at talino, bilang kapaki-pakinabang na mamamayan ng Pilipinas.
Inaalay ko ang aking buhay, husay at talino bilang kapaki-pakinabang ng mamamayang Pilipinas.
Ako ay maglilingkod sa aking kapwa-tao para sa ikauunlad ng aking bayan.
Ako ay maglilingkod sa aking kapwa-tao para sa ikuunlad ng aking bayan.
Ako ay magiging tapat at malayang susuporta sa mga adhikain at programa ng Asosasyon ng mga Alumni ng Politeknikong Universidad ng Pilipinas.
Ako ay magiging tapat at malayang susuporta sa mga adhikain at programa ng Asosasyon ng mga Alumni ng Politeknikong Universidad ng Pilipinas.
Lahat ng ito ay aking tutuparin nang walang anumang pasubali o pag-aalinlangan.
Lahat ng ito ay aking tutuparin nang walang anumang pasubali o pag-aalinlangan.
Kasihan nawa ako ng poong may kapal. Congratulations, graduates! Mabuhay ang mga taga-PUP! Mabuhay tayong lahat!
Good day to one and all. Foremost, I would like to share with you this very beautiful and inspiring quote from Leon Joseph Cardinal Swinens. And it runs this way. Happy are those who dream dreams and are ready to pay the price to make them come true. Today marks a milestone for our Polytechnic University of the Philippines graduates who will now embark on a new chapter of their lives as future members of the country's workforce and nation builders. To all the parents and relatives who have stood behind our graduates in good times and in tough times, I say to you, you have been the inspiration that helped them realize their dreams. They are your sons and daughters, all talented and able young men and women who come from the four corners of the archipelago, who all work hard to finish their college education from the tradition of this great institution of higher learning. Equally worth mentioning are the PUP faculty, your hard-working mentors and teachers. I say that they have successfully transferred their knowledge and skills to these graduates and have completely prepared them to face the real world, a world that is full of competition and challenges. As Commissioner of the Commission on Higher Education and Chair of the PUP Board of Regents, I would like to congratulate the leadership of this university, headed by President Dr. Manuel Muhi, for shaping the minds and hearts of these graduates and for training their sights towards greater heights, while molding them to develop their love for our country and its people. And to the graduates, let me say that while you march your way out of the portals of the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, I could only wish for your success as you endeavor to achieve your goals, especially in these times of great upheavals. While your graduation has looked different for you because of the COVID-19 pandemic, the achievements is still the same. You have put in the same hard work. You have learned and grown so much. And we are all very, very proud of you. I am sure today will be only the first of many proud, successful moments for you. Be what you have been educated. Become who you will be. You are PUP graduates who will bring pride and honor to your alma mater, ready and willing to effect change in our communities and help transform the world into becoming a better place for all peoples. In closing, let me share with you one of my mantras in education, and it runs this way. Education is not the sole determinant to one's destiny, but it is the biggest predictor to one's success. Congratulations on your well-deserved success. Mabuhay and maraming salamat sa inyong lahat.
Congratulations po sa ating mga scholar ng bayan na bahagi ng graduating class of 2020 ng Polytechnic University of the Philippines. Isang taus-pusong pagbati rin po sa lahat ng mga opisyal, faculty and staff at mga kawani ng PUP sa pangunguna ng ating University President Dr. Manuel M. Muhi. Bilang chairperson po ng Senate Committee on Higher Technical and Vocational Education, gayon din po ng Board of Regents ng PUP, nagpapasalamat po tayo sa lahat ng inyong mga sakripisyo at kahandaan sa pagbabago para malampasan natin ang mga balakid na dala ng COVID-19 epidemya. All your current efforts and initiatives in responding to COVID-19 illustrate your capacity for turning adversities into opportunities. Patunay po ang virtual graduation na ito sa resilience o katatagan ng ating pamantasan sa gitna ng isang pandemya. But resilience has long been present in PUP, even before the pandemic. The capacity of overcoming challenges is a distinguishing quality of our graduates. It's one value that never diminishes and continues to manifest in their work ethic. As a recipient of an honorary degree from this university in 2013, and as an advocate of decent employment for young people, I am so proud that the graduates of PUP are the top choice of employers due to their positive work ethic. Kaya't kahit na po maraming nakaambang na pagsubok, suliranin ang ating kaharapin sa ating mga bagong graduates dahil sa pagbabagong dala ng COVID-19 sa labor job market, tiwala po ako at tiwala kami na handa tayong sumabak at magtagumpay sa huli. We passed vital legislative measures to help you navigate your career path. In fact, long before the pandemic, we've jump-started the adoption of Telecommuting or Work From Home Act among businesses in the country. Now, we are supporting and working on legislations to support the development and growth of digital careers and freelancing, which are in demand for the 4IR and new normal job market. And of course, hindi natin nakakalimutan yung First Time Job Seekers Act. Ipinasa na po natin noon pa na pag nag-apply ho kayo ng trabaho, libre na ang pagkuha ng birth certificate, police clearance, medical clearance, even transcript of records sa mga SUCs para makatulong po sa inyong paghahanap ng trabaho. Gamitin po natin ang ating tatak PUP sa laban na ito sa COVID-19. Paigtingin po natin ang saliksik sa pamantasan at patuloy na isabuhay ang papel ng ating universidad bilang daan ng tunay at positibong pagbabago sa ating minamahal na bansa. To our graduates, your engagement in public service is fitting and proper as students educated from the government's coffers. You have the moral obligation, and I'd like to remind you all of that, to recompense Filipino taxpayers and to make a difference in this beloved country. Muli, maligayang araw po ng pagtatapos sa inyong lahat at patuloy tayong pagpalain ng ating Panginoong Diyos.
To the members of the Governing Board of the Polytechnic University of the Philippines, headed by our CHED Commissioner Ronald Adamat, PUP President Manuel Muhi, the deans and other university officials in attendance, our parents, administrative staff, and most important of all, our dear graduates who are here with us through technology. A pleasant morning to all of you. I am honored and thankful for this privilege of joining you as guest speaker for this year's unique commencement exercise. As a member of the Academy myself, having spent my whole professional life teaching at various universities, including the University of the Philippines, since I graduated at 19 years old. It is during this time of the year that we, the faculty, administrators, graduates, parents, and loved ones, get a sense of triumph, of hope, and most important of all, happiness for this special occasion. It is in this context that I congratulate the university administration and faculty, headed by President Muhi, for its fidelity to the primary mandate of the university, enunciated in Presidential Decree 1341, which is to expand the program offerings of the university to include courses in polytechnic areas, and also given the university the authority to expand the establishment of branches, consortia, and linkages so that education will be accessible to all. I am particularly proud and commend the Polytechnic University of the Philippines for being the vanguard to ensure access to higher education. It is true that UP is the national university, but it is more important to emphasize that access for the marginalized, for the students who come from other areas of the country, and for families that are unable to afford quality education, they go to the Polytechnic University of the Philippines. It is the mandate of PUP as a public service university and its provision of access to quality higher education, which distinguishes PUP as a premier university of this country. I know it sounds like a cliche to say that teachers and professors are engaged in the noblest of professions. You can even say that sometimes it is self-serving when professors or academicians like me say it. But it is during graduation that we realize the triumph and successes of students who passed by under the watch of professors. I was a student myself, just like all of you, just like our members of the board, just like our university officials. We were once curious freshmen and women when we entered the portals of our campuses. We were wide-eyed students trying to make sense of the buildings, the rooms, and most important, the professors, making sure we avoid our terror professors. And now, we are full-fledged graduates ready to face the world. This transformation from a curious freshman to a very competent, very eager, and well-developed graduates. This is a process that happens under the watch of our faculty, staff, and administrators who took on the task of shaping the minds of young freshmen, together, of course, with the parents and the loved ones of these graduates. Allow me, therefore, to share with you on this important occasion three hopes that I hope will serve as part of your compass as you navigate further in life. These three hopes are, first, the hopes of a parent; second, the hope of a nation; and third, the hope of a graduate. Una, ang pag-asa ng isang magulang; ikalawa, ang pag-asa ng ating bayan; at ikatlo, ang iniisip ng mga magsisipagtapos. Let me start with the first. Our parents always have the highest hopes for us students. I know they can be nagging, they can be pressuring, or sometimes they scold us. Sigurado ako, marami sa inyo ang napagalitan. Napagalitan dahil hindi gumigising ng maaga o umuwi ng masyadong gabi. Napagalitan dahil sa palagay ng magulang hindi nag-aaral. O napagalitan dahil hindi kumakain ng mabuti. Kumakain lang ng junk food at pumapasok na. This is normal because parents want us to fulfill our dreams, to be able to provide for ourselves and our families, the family where we belong now, and the family that you might want to create in the future. And even for those whose parents are not with us this afternoon, wherever they are, in this life or beyond, all of them have or had high hopes for you. And the fulfillment of their hopes will bring honor to their name and happiness beyond measure as you fulfill and complete your education this afternoon. I know that because I am a parent myself. I remember when my daughter started her education, I was probably, more stressed than she was when she started schooling. Because parents always believe that their children is a reflection of themselves. Kailangan magtagumpay ang mga anak at kailangan mahigitan ng anak ang nagawa ng magulang. That is what every parent always worries about, that their children will not succeed, that their children will not be better than them. And I shared the same hopes when my daughter went to primary school, went to secondary school, went to the university, all the way until she became a doctor. And I know the happiness, the unfathomable happiness that every parent feels seeing their children graduate and start their career. I am now a grandparent, and I see my grandchildren as they grow up. They are now entering what was to us before high school. They are going to Quezon City Science High School. And as I watch them do their online classes to start the school year, I feel the same, hope, the stress, and hopefully the sense of achievement as I see them develop through the different levels of education. The second hope that I have in mind is the hope of a nation, our Philippine nation. And this hope is concretized or is being realized when in 2017, aside from the subsidy that our state universities and colleges receive every year, Congress and the President appropriated 8 billion pesos so that our men and women, our students in 112 state universities and colleges did not have to pay tuition and miscellaneous fees anymore in 2017. In August of 2017, the same year, the President made history when he signed Republic Act 10931, or the Universal Access to Quality Tertiary Education Law, which expanded the original subsidy of Congress to now include not just free tuition and miscellaneous, but to provide tertiary education subsidy to students who need it, to expand the Student Financial Assistance Program, and to provide free technical and vocational education to all young people who want to do it. These components of RA 10931 are historic because this has never happened in the history of Philippine higher education. And today, we are the only developing country in the world that is implementing universal access to quality tertiary education. My friends, graduates, it used to be that only around 5% of students in higher education receive scholarships and financial assistance. It is now more than 40%. When UWACTE was implemented in 2018, about 1.1 million students in 112 state universities and colleges and close to 100 local universities and colleges did not anymore pay tuition and miscellaneous fees. And overall, if you include the tertiary education subsidy, 1.47 million students have been assisted by government through the free higher education law. Today, we have increased the number of students being assisted to close to 1.8 million students getting some form of student financial assistance from government. Overall, this is more than 50% of the total enrollment in higher education in both public and private universities. It took a mayor from a city in Mindanao to make this happen. It had to take a mayor to tell the public in the election of 2016 that he will help young Filipinos achieve their dream of higher education. And that promise has become a reality because that mayor became President Rodrigo Roa Duterte. The investment given by government to you is given freely without conditions, but with the hope that you will pay it forward by becoming responsible members of your communities and responsible citizens of this country. Dear graduates, that is the hope of the nation. Please do not let the Filipinos down. As we talk about the hopes of your parents and the nation, I know and I understand that you have your own hopes as graduates. This is the third hope I was referring to. For some of you, you hope to be employed after graduation, or start or join a business, or make it big in sports, or even showbiz. You have your hopes to express your being, to enjoy life, and do the things that you really love. I want to tell you that the real world is significantly different from your life within the university. But I am confident that with your learning journey in PUP, you are more than ready for the journey ahead. I ask that you have the heart of a servant. No matter how high the status that you reach, it is only in service that we can find fulfillment and potential to transform our communities. Service is the ultimate expression of your excellence. And finally, I ask that you do it untiringly. Do it consistently. If you do this, you follow the path that all graduates of PUP, when it was still Philippine College of Commerce, the same path of service that they have taken during the most difficult times of this country is the same path that you will take now as you end your university education and commence your professional life. We had visionaries, excellent ones, that have come from a university like PUP. Please follow their path. Be untiring. Never quit. Because quitters will never have a chance to win. I ask you, in behalf of the Commission on Higher Education and in behalf of the Philippine nation, to now become leaders as you start your professional life. Thank you and congratulations.
The PUP hymn.
Sintang paaralan ng laukan ng bayan, pandayan ng isip ng kabataan. Kami ay dumating na salat sa yaman, anak na lunong ay iyong alay. Ang layunin mo, makatao, nilarangan. Ang iyong alay, diwa, at ikang nalay.